Guys, welcome to the newest edition of Hotel Storytime. My name is ZJ, and I'm here to tell you about some fucked up shit that happened in my work. Welcome!
If you're listening to this, you are the resistance.
Alright, so this is a situation that happened about a week ago. We're going to talk about this in 2 different days. So, well, not 2 different days, which makes you think 2 different videos, but 2 different days in regards to the situation that happened. So, last Thursday, I had to work a double. So I'm there in the PM. I'm in the back. My front desk agent comes back and goes, hey, this guy needs you to help him with some luggage. Do you mind? I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. I'll help the old dude out. So I go out there. Wow, that is a loud truck. So I go out there, and it is this enormous, huge old motherfucker sitting there in a t-shirt that I swear to God Harambe could have worn. R.I.P. Harambe. And he's sitting there, and he's like this. So I'm like, wow, this is great. So I walk over to the dude. I'm like, you need me to help you with the bags? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. So I grabbed the bell cart. I stood there for a second. I was like, so are we doing this? What are we doing? Are you gonna? Do you want me to just go up and drop it off, and you can go up whenever you're good? He was like, that works. Yeah, it's fine. I was like, all right, cool. I took him up, came back down. He's still sitting in the same spot, still. It looked like the motherfucker had just ran a marathon. Well, it didn't look like he had just ran a marathon. It looked like what you would expect to see somebody look like who just ran a marathon. I don't even know if that made sense. Anyway, he looked tired and he looked out of breath. But he wasn't doing a whole lot. So, yeah. So, about 30 minutes later, I'm in the back. Front desk agent comes back. Hey, that guy's asleep. I was like, what? Go out there. Sure enough, dude is fucking knocked out, sitting up with his whole upper body is just using his gut as like a kickstand on his leg, and then his chin is like on top of the gut. Oh man, it was brutal. So I walk over, tap him on the shoulder. Hey, bro, I think you need to wake up. He wakes up, goes upstairs. I guess he just needed to recharge the old batteries, you know. So fast forward. Saturday. So, oh fuck. My assistant housekeeping manager comes down and goes, hey, so 314 looks like a fucking murder scene. And I was like, I didn't do that. I was like, what? So she was like, yeah, like there's blood everywhere. Whoever's in there bled all over all the pillows, pissed all in the bed. The bathroom there's blood everywhere. And I was like, whoa. What are you talking about, blood? So she was like, come on, I'll show you. So we walk out. That old fuck, the big old fuck, is sitting in a chair in the middle of the lobby. He's stuffing his face with a whole box of Oreos. Just, like he was eating Tic Tacs. Just, and I'm like, ugh. But then I realized he is also, like, profusely bleeding from his nose down his entire body, and he's acting like nothing is wrong. And I'm like, bro, wait, what, do you know what's going on? And me and Kim are just standing there looking at this dude like, this is disgusting. The craziest part, it's a little, like a square of 4 chairs with a table in the middle. In the middle of the lobby. This is happening in the middle of the lobby. There are 3 dudes at the 3 other chairs, each one sitting down, acting like it's all normal. Like, not even looking at him. Like, if I would have been sitting there, I'd have been like, bro, oh my fucking God. I'd have been like low-key trying to take a picture. Like, these guys were acting like everything was fine. So, Kim walks over, hands him the box of tissues. He's like, do you want this? He's like, in between chewing. And he fucking takes it, right? He takes one tissue. He literally, like, taps his face, like, taps his nose, like, literally, I mean, like this. And dabs the blood onto the fucking thing. And then, while he's holding his goddamn bloody snot rag, this lady looks really scared of me, by the way. While he's holding the bloody snot rag, he just plops his hand down onto the armrest of the chair. Now there's blood all over the chair. And I'm like, oh my god. So I was like, alright, show me this motherfucker's room. We go up there. Guys, when I tell you that legitimately looked like a murder scene in the bathroom, it legitimately looked like somebody had either gotten the living shit beat out of them in this room and just bled all over the place, or they were legit murdered and chopped into little pieces. Literally, I can't, like, it was, I think I have a couple pictures on my phone of what the pillow looked like and shit, so I'll put that up, but I didn't take one to the bathroom for some reason, and I'm pissed about it. But, yeah, it was disturbing. The pillow, blood all over it. The dude pissed all over his fucking sheets, and then you go out to the little balcony, which is an interior balcony of the hotel, overlooking the pool. He had a chair out there and literally just riddled with cigarette ash, and he had a little box of fucking Cowboy Killers, Marlboro Reds, on his like nightstand. We go down. He's now moved on to Chex Mix, so I'm like, yo, I'm calling the cops. This guy needs to get, not because I think he's a bad person, but because I think he needs medical attention ASAP. So I call them. They come out. They get there and they fucking go over to the guy. They got the fucking stretcher. Everyone's in there. The cops talking to me, and I was like, look, like, something's going on with it. I don't know what the fuck to do. And so obviously they can't force this dude to go with him, or to go with them. So they're asking him. He is acting like nothing is wrong still. So they asked if he wanted to go with them, and he was like, no. They're like, sir, what's the date? He was like, the 4th. They're like, of what month? March, obviously. And I'm like, damn it! Why couldn't he say, like, oh, obviously it's 1982? So, yeah. The cop comes over and was like, so he doesn't want to go with them. They can't force him to go with them. So, what do you want to do? Like, it's your call if you want him to be removed. And I was like, look, man, I feel bad, but, like, at the same time, he needs to go to a hospital. He doesn't need to go to my lobby, eat all the snacks in the gift shop, and bleed all over everything. Like, I don't think that's a proper form of treatment for him. And he was like, all right, well, it's up to you. And this was like the most goody two-shoes cop I've ever seen in my life. He was like, I mean, well, it's up to you. And I was like, I mean, he needs to go. Like, I don't feel good about it, and I feel bad for the guy, but at the same time, like, I can't have him bleeding all over my lobby, bro. Like, this is not an option. And he's like, okay, well, I mean, it's completely up to you. And he just kept saying that. And I'm like, I know you've said it before, and I just told you he needs to fucking go. So he goes over, he talks to the guy, and you obviously feel bad. He obviously feels bad for him, which I understand, because I did too. But like I said, I don't work in a hospital. I work in a hotel. So this balaclava is all fucked up. So he tells him, like, hey, how about this? They want to remove you from the hotel, but if I call the ambulance back and they come back, they take you over, they check you out, and they clear you to release, they said that you can come back. And I was like, yeah, dude, that's fine. That's fine. If they clear him to be released, I am okay with that. Because I knew they were not going to clear him to be released. So I was like, fuck it. So, long story short, ambulance comes back. They fucking load him up. All the while, he's still just eating the Chex Mix like he's in his kitchen. So, they take him, and on the way out, this is when I kind of felt bad. He was like, I'm sorry. And they kept walking. And then I had to stop myself from being such a puss. And I was like, no, man, fuck that. I don't feel bad for this guy. He did this all to himself. Uh-oh. Like, he did this all to himself. No one else did this. He is like this because he has obviously eaten his way into just death. And he's given up on life, and this is where he is. And I don't feel bad for that, dude. Fuck that. So, yeah, they removed him from the hotel, and that's the story. We basically had to set the room on fire, by the way. It was gross. It was fucking disgusting. I am just so glad it isn't one of our newly remodeled rooms. That would have been bad. But, yeah, that was Hotel Storytime. If you enjoyed this Hotel Storytime, please feel free to look down below and click the Hotel Storytime playlist. I've got a bunch of these guys, so I think you would really enjoy them if you enjoyed this. But, like I said, that's all I got for you guys. Hope you guys had a great day, and